Hey guys, Adam Lobo here from Adam Lobo TV. Now, one of the main questions that I get, especially when I meet people, is what are the gears that I use for my YouTube videos? Now, to be honest, it took me about 10 months to do all the research on the best gears to use for YouTube, from knowing which is the right camera to use and what are the best lenses to use for YouTube, and also the importance of audio equipment in my YouTube videos. Now currently, I've already featured some of the answers on my videos and some of the other gears that I use for the other YouTuber collaborations. So for this week, I decided to compile all in one single video which tells you what are the gears that I use for my YouTube videos. So here it is. Now, since my channel is a tech channel, I really wanted to get a camera which captured the accurate details for each of the products that I featured in the channel, so I was stuck between getting the Sony a7S II or the Panasonic GH4. So after doing lots and lots of research, I went for the Panasonic GH4. Now, one of the main reasons why I got it was because the price was not as expensive as the a7S II. The camera is compact and small and is more of a video recording camera instead of a photography camera. It records internal 4K or UHD and it uses a micro four third sensor, so I've added the Metabones Speedbooster, which not only decreases the crop factor but also decreases the aperture value for each lens that I use. While there are many features of the camera, the one that I really use often is the zebra pattern, so I don't overexpose the shots, and the focus peaking feature, since I don't use autofocus in my videos. Then there's also many motion picture functions like Scene Like D, Scene Like V, and other settings like Natural and many more to increase the dynamic range. The Panasonic GH4 also has a touch flip-out screen for easy A-roll shots and vlog shots. It has inputs like AV out, HDMI out, microphones in, headphones out, and the SD card slot. As for the lens that I use 3 lenses. The first lens is the Sigma 18-35 f1.8 lens, and this is a lens that I use about 80% of the time when I record my videos. It has an amazing video and picture quality, and with a constant aperture value of f1.8, it gives me that amazing bokeh shots with the ability to zoom. Now the price is pretty expensive, but if you have the cash to only invest in one lens, I would highly recommend this lens. Now the second lens that I use is the Tokina 11-16 f2.8. It's an ultra-wide angle lens with a constant aperture value of f2.8, and I personally use this lens for my overhead wide shots from the top of the table during my unboxing shots, and I also use it for my handheld shots as well. And the third and final lens that I use the least is the Canon 50mm f1.8. Now this lens is still rated to be the first best lens to upgrade from your kit lenses that you get from your camera, especially if you're first starting out to shoot videos or photos, and it was the very first lens that I got among the other 2 lenses. Now it's a fixed focal lens, also known as prime lens, which means there's no zoom, so you might need to be a little more creative when you angle your shots when using this lens. The build quality is small and compact, which makes this lens perfect to bring on the go. Now as for my audio, I'm using the Sennheiser MKH416 P48 microphone. Now the microphone is rugged and is designed to be able to handle high humidity and moisture conditions. Now the quality is superb and you don't even need to do any EQ whatsoever when I record through this microphone, as I only needed to use a compressor to maintain the levels on pre-production for the overall volume. Now, since this microphone requires an additional power, also known as phantom power, the microphone is going through the Riggy Assist RA222 audio interface from Juicedlink. There are various versions of the interface, and the one which I specifically got is the 2 XLR input variants with 2 knobs to control each of the channels. There's also a microphone out through the 3.5mm jack, a headphone jack, and a meter indicator to monitor the levels of the audio. Now the interface requires a 9V battery for power, it's super small and light, and it has lots of switches adjustments below the device for you guys to adjust accordingly. And lastly, for my video editing, I use the Final Cut Pro 10. Now I personally tried using Adobe Premiere, but I just felt it was not as user-friendly as Final Cut Pro, and the background rendering was a definite win, which means that I did not have to get a powerful machine to edit my 4K videos, so it got me hooked since then. Alright guys, so there you have it. Hope this video helped you in making your decision on what type of gear that you want to get. so you don't have to go through the whole 10-month research like what I had to do. Now, if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to Adam Lobo TV if you're new, or if you haven't done so, don't forget to go ding dong bell on the bell icon just next to it to get notified for my weekly release videos. Thank you so much for watching. This is Adam Lobo, and I'll catch you guys next week.